Thank you for joining us today. Let's jump right in. Can you describe your most rewarding college or work experience? Absolutely. My most rewarding experience was during my time at Full Sail University. I was completing my BS in audio production. I had the opportunity to collaborate with a wide range of artists, producers, and engineers. One project that stood out was when I helped the peer transform a very raw demo into a polished, professional sounding track. I handled the arrangement, the sound design, and the mix engineering. Watching that track go from simple idea to something radio ready was incredibly fulfilling. It reinforced my love for the collaboration and gave me confidence that I can contribute to meaningfully in creative environments like Splice, where collaboration and access to high quality sounds empower artists worldwide. I will say that is one heck of a story, and you do have great taste in fashion since we are wearing the same shirt. So, why did you choose to apply for this job at Splice as a freelancer, sound designer? Well, I applied because Splice has always been a game changer for me as both a producer and an engineer. I personally use Splice samples in countless sessions, and I've seen firsthand how they spark creativity and save time for artists. What excites me is the company's mission, making the highest quality, royalty-free sounds accessible to everybody. I wanted to apply because I don't just use Splice, I believe in what it stands for. Joining the team will let me contribute to a platform that I know is already shaping the future of music production. Phenomenal answer. I love it. So, what's important to you in a job? What's important to me in a job is growth, collaboration, and impact. I want to be in an environment where I'm constantly learning, where my teammates challenge me, and where I know my work contributes to something bigger than myself. At Splice, that means creating resources and experiences that fuel the creativity of millions of artists worldwide. That sense of purpose, knowing that my contributions are helping music makers everywhere, is what motivates me. Bravo. With that being said, what are your greatest strengths? My greatest strengths are definitely adaptability, creativity, and communication. You see, in the studio, I'm comfortable with switching between roles, producer to engineer or collaborator, depending on what's needed. That helps me thrive in fast-paced environments. Creativity is at the core of everything I do, whether it's building sound kits, mixing records, or composing music. And finally, communication is always key. I know how to work with artists of all backgrounds, translating their ideas into sound while keeping the projects moving smoothly. Those strengths make me confident that I can not only succeed here, but also add real value to the Splice team. Well, I truly appreciate your thoughtful responses. Those are all the questions that we had today. Do you have any other questions yourself? Well, I was wondering, how does Splice decide what type of sounds or packs to prioritize, creating for the users? Well, at Splice, we basically go by relevance and seasons. So we do have a system that tells us what's relevant and what people want, what's high on demand, which most likely is done by just surfing the internet and gathering a lot of information and putting it into a database. Also, what opportunities are there for someone in this role to collaborate across teams, for example, with artists, developers, or marketing? There are a lot of collaborative opportunities for teamwork as far as marketing and other businesses that Splice does offer. We do partner with businesses such as SoundCloud, YouTube, and many more that will definitely open up the opportunity for you to collaborate as a sound designer here at Splice, as a freelancer, and as working for Splice and IT. And I was wondering, Splice has already had a huge impact on music production. What's next? Where do you guys see yourself growing in the next 3 to 5 years? And how could someone with my role help support that vision? Now that is a lovely question. I see Splice expanding more sounds, more plugins, and a new UI possibly. We have so many of the great sound designers, engineers, and people behind Splice that it is the fastest evolving company ever in audio. But the overall plan right now is more plugins. Right now we're trying to gather as many plugins as possible, the most used plugins on the market, so customers can have a rent-to-own option. Thank you very much for your time.